Lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive in today's video. So lovelies, I came by this video on my For You page on TikTok where this white woman was seen spilling the tea. She's calling out, people of her own type to actually come out and speak out that everyone is just feeling less, concerned about what is happening over there in Palestine, Congo, Sudan, and all over the world, pretending as if it's none of their business. And now she's talking about how this might, come back to them. Guys, I'm just going to roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do that, and let's get into it.
I have a couple of thoughts, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you think that you are far enough away from what is happening over there and that it will never affect you, or the most it'll ever affect you is annoyance on your feed, that you have to keep seeing the horrors that exist on this planet, I just want you to have heard this, like straight up, point blank, at least once in your life, if you haven't heard it already. You can hear it from me. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I don't care if you think I'm fear-mongering. I don't give a shit. You think this is bad? This is just the beginning. What is happening to them is a test run for what they're gonna do to us. And that shouldn't be the reason you care, but it should terrify you. Because when, not if, when, you are in so much trouble and you are screaming and no one is listening, because there's no one left to listen, because especially if you're white, you will be the last one affected by this. I need that to be known. And if your response is, well, I'll make the right vote, that'll never happen here. You are wrong. You are so wrong. And God, I wish you were right. I do. But when there will be no time for an I told you so. Do you understand that? Nobody wants to be like, see, I told you. The world is ending. They're gonna kill us all. But they will. They will. They are. And you are okay with it. So, and you may not pay for your decisions of silence in this lifetime, but you will in the next. If not this one, you will in the next. Everything you have ever been told about how our government runs is a lie. Every time you've been told you have a choice, it is a lie. Every time you've been told that you're free, that is a lie. And then you say freedom isn't free, you gotta fight for it. I know so many people are like tired and really just heartbroken with the shit they see every day, and watching people just live their lives and like take care of their own mental health, which again, you're allowed to take care of your mental health, but you can't opt out of this, because if you're my age, or I'm in between millennial and Gen Z, I tend to relate more to the Gen Z attitude. But if you're young, if you're a millennial or you're a Gen Z, we spend a lot of time talking about how our parents failed us by not fighting to give us a world worth living in. And a lot of us have spent a long time going, how did people not care for so long that the shit got so fucked up? And here we are. And so many of us are doing the same thing and justifying it with the same reasons. I got too much other shit to worry about. That shit you have to worry about has been manufactured for you to worry about. All of your worries and your problems, think about how many of them are real and how many of them have been imposed upon you by a system that wants you to suffer every moment and then look to them for the answer for the problem that they caused. So then it's like, okay, what do I do? Because, like, what do I do? Anything, literally anything. If the bare minimum is for you to educate yourself, do that, because when you know what is going on, no one can tell you different. At the very least, educate yourself enough to know without a shadow of a doubt that it's wrong, what's going on. That it is horrible, that it is evil, that it is sinister, that it is vile. Come to terms with and face that so that we can all move forward. And also, if you're sitting there going, like, what do I do? Like, what do I do? Listen to Black people. Listen to people of color. Listen to Indigenous people. Listen to the people who have led successful protests. Listen and read the stories of people who have led successful revolutions, who have fought against their oppressors and won. And most importantly, I cannot stress this enough. If you are sitting there going, what the fuck do I do? You can't fix the whole world. You can't fix what's going on over there because we're here, but you can pick your corner of the world where you are physically. Not the internet. I mean, the internet, yes, where you are physically in this world, that is your corner to tend to. Those are the people that when this gets really bad, those are the people you're stuck with. But when shit hits the fan, for real, the people who have been denying this whole time, the people who said over and over again, it's not going to happen here, they won't be able to deny that it did. And that still won't help them survive. So what you can do now is prepare for the worst case scenario. If you haven't been doing that already, you should. Get ready and just don't shut the fuck up. Because how do you tell an entire generation of children, 10-year-olds in Ulta, 10-year-olds in Sephora. How do you tell a whole generation of kids that you have already given up on their future? And then how do you expect them to give a shit enough to want to make the world better? Anyways, that's all. So I've gotten a handful of comments like this, and I've gotten a few like duets to the video that I made. I wanted to do two things with this video. One, apologize, and two, clarify what I was trying to say. So first off, I'm so sorry because the last thing that I'm trying to do is distract from the immediate issue, which is the loss of life in Gaza right now. Not just Gaza though, Yemen, Sudan, Congo. There's more. I was making that video particularly because I'm frustrated with people in my life, white people in my life, that whenever I try to have a conversation about Palestine, Sudan, Congo, Yemen, etc., no one wants to talk about it, and their reason, the response is like bizarre and upsetting. And it's always like, I have too much to worry about on my plate. Like I don't care. They basically say I don't care enough to learn because there's a lot on my mind. And I am so sick and tired of interacting with people on a day-to-day basis that only care about world issues if they think there's a possibility that it could affect them. My intention with the video was to try and say, like, it already is affecting you. And I did not do that properly. I was trying to talk to a very specific set of people, particularly in my life. And I am so sorry, because the last thing that I wanted to do was make it seem like I am one of the people that feels that way, because I do not feel that way. And it's hard for me to put myself in the mind of someone who could not give a shit just out of empathy, just out of the fact that there is a crime against humanity. There is an actual, literal genocide, so many genocides occurring all at once on this planet, and no one cares unless they think that they are the ones that are going to have to be evacuating their homes. And I am so sick of that. I am so sick of people telling me that I am dramatic for giving a shit. I am so sick of people centering themselves selfishly, thinking that they are the main character of the issue, and And I'm so sorry that I added to that, because that was 0% what I was trying to do. Now, one of the things that I should have said in that video, but I didn't, and again, I'm really sorry that I didn't, is that this is already happening in the United States. Minorities are already feeling and have been screaming for people to listen to what is happening to them and what is being done to them. It is already happening right now. It is already happening right now. The existence of our very countries as they stand today only exist because of violence against marginalized communities, because of genocide. So I just want you to know that I did not intend to try and make us, as in like United States citizens or Western citizens, as the main characters. I was trying to make an attempt to speak directly to some people in my life who don't care and don't even want to hear about, they don't want to do the research themselves, and they don't even want to hear other people summarizing said research. Like, they don't care that much. Also, when I said us and them, us, in parts of it, I meant like us as like American citizens or like Western citizens, but generally what I mean is us like humanity, and them is the 1%. It is the people committing the crimes against humanity. That is who we're fighting against. That's the common villain in the whole thing. I'm sorry for not being more clear, and I'm sorry for missing the mark, and I will do better to choose my words more carefully. I'm really sorry.
Like, seriously, love this. I truly, understand where she's, coming from. A lot of this thing that's been going on in Palestine, I try as much as I can to actually put it up here. Pro to when I actually put up all my videos, I was talking about what has been happening in Congo, which I need to go into more research and know if it has actually improved over there in Congo. A lot of them, this JNO, whatever that has been happening in both Palestine and in Congo, Sudan, just the way she has mentioned. And this, Westerners, like, American West, just the way she, talked about, often, see it as something that is none of their business, because, of course, they are not affected by it. A lot of them are even just, minding their business and all of that. Yes, a lot of people are minding their business. Okay, my family and friends are not there and all of that. So because of that, I don't even care. And these people are just, minorities, and we are here superior, and we don't think that something like this would actually come upon us, where which she was even talking about, that most of them are just seeing it as something that's okay, this will never affect them, this will never come to them, this is not them, it has nothing to do with their family or friends and all of that, so let's just move ahead with what we're doing. Meanwhile, America and all of that have everything to do with it. Sometimes they give these people the morale to continue doing whatsoever they are doing in Paul, and this continues, trying to unalive people, like just the one that happened, was it, during the Super Bowl, where these people were still attacked, because I saw a lot of people were just concentrated in the Super Bowl and all of that. They used that avenue to, attack these people wherever they were refugee, like wherever they were hiding themselves. And another one actually happened again, where they were on the verge of trying to receive, flowers and all of that, and they were like, again, seriously, and this young lady is trying to call on her people to actually come out and advocate, because if they keep on talking about how this is none of your business, that this might actually turn to become, their business, since everyone is trying to feel that, okay, this is not my business, this does not affect me and all of that. Let's also just imagine in terms of humanity, in terms of, okay, what if this becomes my situations and all of that, even if you feel that, okay, that would never be your situation because you think you have privilege, you have everything, but it might necessarily not be this. But what if something else, like, we should be, she's trying to urge her people to actually come out up and speak more, because a lot of creators on TikTok and all of that often talk about this power and all of that. I noticed that there are more of the brown people, black people, and Arabs and all of that. I have never seen, like, even if they are there, she's one of the person I'm seeing, and with other maybe 2 to 3% of them trying to come out to advocate on how they need to free these people of whatsoever that is going out there. They are already tired, they're harmless, they are like, they are scared every time, living with fear and all of that. If most of them, like more of them, can come out and speak out and try to, like, okay, this is enough. A lot of people have lost everything. Let's not forget about the other man that decided to what he did, pour something on his body, and that is it. Because of this, he keep on talking about, I will not be a complice and all of that with what is happening and all of that. And seriously, lovelies, when I listen to her, I think that she's actually making a lot of sense, in the sense that she's actually trying to urge her own kind of people, which she feels that when they all stand up to speak out about what is happening in these places, Sudan, we'll not forget Sudan, we'll not forget Congo and how it will actually shake the high, maybe the political whatever. Because when these black creators, brown, will keep on talking, keep on advocating, talking, and these people, the best they could do was to talk about ceasefire for just 6 weeks and all of that. But when people like her comes out in a full force to actually, okay, we have had enough, this oppression must be stopped, we have done enough already, we need to stop, we need to use our own influence as people of the marginalized community and all of that. We need to stop whatsoever that is going on with these people. We have to, like, revoke it, and we have to work hand in hand. I think it's going to it's going to go places. Like, it's going to make them try to look for solutions, because they're now seeing their own people coming for them, trying to tell them to do something about this thing that is happening. Even if it has nothing to do with that, even if it has nothing to do with maybe their relations, family and all of that, and they feel safe and all of that, but there are families out there barely surviving and trying to, like, live up for tomorrow, try to, like, okay, what is going to go on today and all of that. And this is why they need all the support of their own kind of people. So I think that what she was saying actually provoked some people, or maybe her kind of people, and they started, sending her replies and messages, trying to make her look as if, okay, you are calling out on us as if now we are now the center of attraction, we are now the bad guys and all of that. And she decided to actually respond by, apologizing, maybe the way she talked. What this lady was actually hitting the nail on the head. The more that these people keep on, oh my God, the world is changing. Like, the world is actually changing. The world is actually changing. Gone are those days that a Karen can just come out and do whatever she want to do and get away with it without being dragged. There are a lot of things that happened last year. Like, when a Karen does something, she's being called out, and something like this was not happening, 10 years to 5 years ago. So the world is changing. People are beginning to see the truth, know the truth, know what's really happening. A lot of people are going into research to actually know their existence, their histories and all of that. People are beginning to find out the truth. No matter how they want to keep on hiding the truth, the internet is always there to dig out the truth. So there is no point of hiding, no point of trying to pretend everything is, but not trying to, politicize everything, like political, eliminate everything. That won't warrant people to keep on digging, looking for the truth. A lot of people are out there trying to find the truth, trying to know what the world is changing. So if you feel that, okay, because I am a superior person, oh my God, this does not actually concern me, so this is their business, you should sort out with it. Like, seriously, let's just raise it and think about it. Okay, this is actually human like me. What if? Because nobody knows tomorrow. So this is what she's actually practically trying to give out there to her own community. And now some of them are like on her, you know, comment section and try to like, oh God, why are you talking? Like, they actually pretend as if that they're not seeing what is going on. They don't even want to go into that kind of agari dream. They don't want to go into the agari dream, or they don't want to know. It's not my business. So I think that she was talking about if they can actually, you know, come out in focus and support these other people that's trying to like help out. The world might be a better change, or the stop of happening there might have a positive result, you know, because this still is something that been happening for a couple of months now, and we think it's getting better, but when we feel relaxed and think everything is under control and getting better, then another one happens, you know. And this other one that is happening in Congo, the underground, the silent one that is happening in Congo, is another thing to talk about. These guys are there trying to, you know, work themselves out while we enjoy all the luxuries. But those people that's providing these luxuries don't have food, no good water, no medical care. They don't even have enough, like, seriously, there are underage people doing these things. Is it that they cannot even provide good machineries for them to be able to dig out whatever they're digging out for them, for the production of all these, you know, gadgets we all using? Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, informative, and all, etc. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Subscribe if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. If you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying or harassment. We're just here for educational purposes, so please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.